Divorces between celebrities are typically widely publicized and frequently involve a lot of chaos. Both Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky, who starred on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, have decided to part ways with their respective communities. It is clear that there are hurt sentiments between the two of them behind the scenes, despite the fact that they appear to treat one another with respect in public. In all appearances, Mauricio has moved on with his life. During this time, Kyle is still experiencing and processing her emotions. However, her sister Kathy Hilton believes that it is time for her to venture out into the world of dating as well. Putting herself out there is something that Kathy Hilton encourages Kyle Richards to do. The current situation does not appear to be one in which Kyle Richards is interested in finding a new partner. Nevertheless, her family, particularly her sister, would be overjoyed to witness her rediscover the joy of falling in love. Kathy gave a resounding yes in response to Us Weekly's inquiry about whether or not she was encouraging Kyle to participate in the game. After that, Kathy continued, "I believe that it will take some time. As far as I am concerned, I believe that her girls are the most essential thing at the moment. It is difficult for her to get out there because she is working so much, and after working all day, you begin to feel a little bit exhausted." Moreover, Kathy mentioned that Kyle is making the most of the situation, despite the fact that new photographs of Mauricio Umansky kissing another lady have been shared on the internet. To put it mildly, the circumstance is not to be taken lightly. However, while Kyle was going through a difficult period, Kathy was not the only RHOB star that came to her aid. Additionally, Garcelle Beauvais joined in and said with Us Weekly that she is merely attempting to be a good friend to Kyle at this moment. After sharing her thoughts, she said, "I believe that is what you do when a friend is going through something uncomfortable." In an effort to rally, Wee Sutton Strack continued by saying, "I just love her, and I love our friendship and where it's going, and as a result, I want to be there for her to support her in any way that I can." During this difficult time, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star celebrates her sobriety. Getting divorced in the public eye would undoubtedly be stressful for anyone. In spite of this, Kyle Richards is prioritizing her own health and fitness and is appreciating her positive state of being. In a recent post on Instagram, she also disclosed that she has been clean and sober for 2 years. However, the true prize is the way that I feel on the deeper level. I am thankful for my body and feel thankful for my strength and energy. I want to take care of it the way that it has taken care of me, she said in the description along with the photo. It would have been a great deal more challenging for me to get through these challenging moments if I had been drinking beforehand. Every morning, I want to see myself feeling as well as I can, with the mental and physical fortitude to deal with whatever challenges may come my way. When it comes to the breakup between Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky, what are your thoughts? Are you of the opinion that it is time for Kyle to move on as well? In the ever-swirling world of Beverly Hills, glitz, gossip, and glamour rarely take a day off. But even in a world so dominated by camera crews and cocktail parties, there are real emotions and real sisterhood beneath the diamonds. That's why Kathy Hilton's latest comments about her sister Kyle Richards have caught fans by surprise and stirred up speculation. Is Kyle Richards finally ready to move on, and move on with more than one man? According to insiders close to the family, Kathy Hilton has taken it upon herself to be the unofficial matchmaker for her younger sister. And her message? Stop being so serious, Kyle. You need to start playing the field. Life after Mauricio. Kyle Richards' separation from longtime husband Mauricio Umansky shocked the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fan base when it was first confirmed. Though the two had been Hollywood's model couple for decades, cracks in their marriage had quietly been forming behind closed doors. Rumors of emotional distance, differing priorities, and yes, alleged flirtations on both sides finally culminated in their public decision to separate. while Kyle has
Fans
handled
have
the
noticed
breakup
a
with
shift
grace
in
in her demeanor over the past few months. More introspective, more cautious, and noticeably less flirtatious on screen. That hasn't gone unnoticed by Kathy. "I love my sister dearly," Kathy recently told a close friend during a shopping trip in Beverly Hills, according to a source. "But she's walking around like a woman stuck between the past and the future. She needs to stop waiting for closure and start opening new doors." Sister knows best. If there's anyone who knows how to navigate the spotlight while keeping things fabulously fun, it's Kathy Hilton. As the glamorous matriarch of the Hilton legacy, she's never been one to sit idle when life demands action. Kathy's attitude is old school but fresh at the same time, one Bravo insider noted. She believes in love, yes, but she also believes in the power of dating, exploring, and discovering who you are through other people. That's why, according to sources, Kathy has been gently, and sometimes not so gently, encouraging Kyle to start dating again, and not just with one person. She told Kyle, "Go have a martini and flirt with a millionaire. Then flirt with his younger brother. You're gorgeous, you're glowing. Stop acting like you're still in mourning," the source added. A little help from her friends. Kyle's not short on admirers, and Kathy knows it. From entrepreneurs to actors to real estate moguls, Kyle has quietly been getting attention. But the ever-private Rhobh star hasn't made any moves publicly. That might change thanks to her sister's persistence. Kathy is rumored to be planning a second-act soiree, an ultra-exclusive, invite-only evening in Malibu this fall. The guest list? A hand-picked selection of eligible, successful, respectful men from Les upper echelon. "She's calling it a classy mixer," laughs one source. But Kathy's basically throwing a fancy dating game for Kyle. Lisa Rinna, Sutton Strack, and even Garcelle Beauvais have reportedly been asked to attend and help Kyle feel comfortable, and possibly act as wingwoman. Kathy doesn't want this to be awkward, a source noted. She wants Kyle to want to meet someone, not feel forced. But she also believes if the buffet is laid out, Kyle just might pick an appetizer, or three. Kyle's take on it. So, what does Kyle think of all this? In a recent cryptic Instagram story, Kyle posted a quote that read, "Don't be afraid to start over. It's a chance to build something even better." That set the internet ablaze with theories. Was she talking about dating again? During a recent appearance on a podcast, Kyle was asked directly about whether she's ready to see other people. "I think I'm at a place where I'm not saying no," she said. "I'm just being careful. This isn't something I take lightly. I was with Mauricio for most of my life. But I'm also learning to enjoy my own company again, and if someone wants to join me on that journey, we'll see." Kathy, on the other hand, isn't so vague. She's been single for 5 minutes in the grand scheme of things, Kathy reportedly joked. It's time she dips her toes in the dating pool, and maybe even does a cannonball. Love, Hilton style. Kathy's matchmaking philosophy is rooted not in recklessness, but in rediscovery. She believes that playing the field isn't about collecting boyfriends, it's about remembering who you are outside a long-term relationship. She wants Kyle to laugh more, said a family friend. To be flirted with, to dance, to feel beautiful and not weighed down by the past. And to help that happen, Kathy has even offered her stylist, her glam squad, and yes, her driver, to whisk Kyle around town on spontaneous nights out. She even told Kyle, "If you don't want to go out and mingle, I'll bring the men to you," the source said with a laugh. What fans are saying? Fans are torn. Some think Kyle should take all the time she needs to heal. Others think Kathy has the right idea. Let her live a little, one Rhobh fan commented on Reddit. Kyle has been so sad lately. Let her get her flirt on. Another posted, Kathy's energy is everything. We need this matchmaking spin-off ASAP. A new era for Kyle. Whether Kyle decides to dip a toe or dive headfirst into the dating world, one thing is clear, She has a champion in her sister, and Kathy Hilton isn't backing down. She's always been the little sister, Kathy told a friend. Now I want her to feel like the star. So will Kyle Richards follow her sister's advice and start playing the field? All eyes are on the next RHOV season, and the next man seen laughing beside her at dinner. One thing's for sure, with Kathy Hilton steering the love ship, things are bound to be fabulous, flirty, and fierce. Leave your own thoughts in the comments.